Hello, everyone, and welcome to Inside the Newsroom. I'm Maddie Paul, and I know, culture shock. The curls are back today. That's okay. It's just for a little bit of holiday fun, right? That's what this is all about. Inside the Newsroom, we bring you the trending stories of the KELOLAND area, and we bring in our Newsroom staff members to talk about those stories. They just might be the same stories that you see every day on our newscasts and online at KELOLAND.com. But today, Inside the Newsroom is going to look a little different. I still have some special guests with me today, and that is Scott Munt and Jody Staples. They're now like my archive specialists for Inside the Newsroom.
That's him. He's the archive specialist.
That is him.
But I just happen to be part of the archives.
You do. I kind of pick it specifically for you sometimes, Scott. You know, like when I'm looking through the archives, I look for segments that would be fun for Inside the Newsroom, and it's always fun with you, Scott. But of course, like Jody is the mastermind behind our digital archives right now, and of course, all archives. I go to him for pretty much everything. But I did spend some time digging through our digital KELOLAND archives again. And so as I was looking through the archives this time, I found a very specific folder called Weather. And in that folder, I found one that was just called Scott. That's it. It just said Scott.
Those should have been sealed.
Yeah, it should have had a lock, a password on it. Well, it got me thinking, and it got me very excited, obviously, to go and see what was inside the Scott folder. So I found the name, and inside the Scott folder, there's a lot of different things. But what stood out to me right away...
Please tell me what's in them.
Not now. You can learn this one thing.
It's
this
coming.
One thing. this one thing, there was a folder, and I recognized it, and it was this folder called Schiller. Okay. And I'm familiar with Paul Schiller because he's a photographer around here in the KELOLAND area, and he's done a lot of stories with us in the news department and also KELOLAND Living. And we even have his photos just like hanging up in the hallway around here in KELOLAND. Yep. And so I was just curious about why that was there and what Paul Schiller had to do with Scott Munt in this archives folder. And I guess to start off with saying what I found inside of there were these photos, a lot of different photos of the outdoors. And it looked like the storm that was going on. And they were all dated. I had to write a little sticky note about it. It was all dated. Maybe this was when it was put in. You guys can correct me, but it was March 18th, 2013. And it was called this...
Yeah, it could be about that time.
It was called this Blast series, is how these photos were marked as.
Okay.
And it was fun to find like a name to it because these are the photos that you see now. These are the photos that are hanging up in the KELOLAND, one of our hallways.
Yep.
Kind of by some of our offices. And I'm very familiar with these photos. And these are the exact same photos that are a part of this, quote, Blast series. Yep. And so I'm just kind of curious what this Blast series is, how it got up here. But of course, something even bigger with that is how Scott is associated with this, because I also found some photos of the, quote, Kelo Storm Team. We'll have more on Inside the Newsroom after the break. Some photos of the, quote, Kelo Storm Team.
Okay.
That was a part of it. So, Scott, these are one of the photos, and I'll show the other one right now, too. I think that's the back of your head right there on the right side.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. On the right.
So, what is this? What storm are we looking at? You were storm chasing?
Well, we were storm chasing, and we used to go storm chasing a lot and take Paul with us, too.
Yep.
We'd take Paul Schiller with us. He would take photos. He took this one, obviously, and he would sit in the backseat of Dorothy. That was what we nicknamed the car.
That was the second Dorothy.
That was Dorothy 2.0.
Yep.
I've learned about this before on
the
other
first Dorothy
too.
was a minivan.
Yep.
Okay.
And, minivans, when you're chasing storms and you get, a gust front, something like that, it tends to rocket a little bit.
Okay.
But that's a different story for a different day. So Paul's sitting in the back, and he would go with us, and he would get these wonderful pictures, some of those that you do see in the hallways of Kelo. And he also has them on his website, which I think is Acts of Nature.
Yeah, you're right. And I was looking at the website today too to see if I could find the blast series, and I didn't dig hard enough to find it because it's just right there in our archives for us.
Yeah, I don't know
was
why
like,
it would be called a blast series unless he had a blast doing this.
Probably. Yeah.
The only
Maybe
thing
that's what it is. Let me ring him up right now and ask him.
But
about
he
it.
would go for a couple of years with us,
Yeah.
and get wonderful pictures.
Yep.
Wonderful pictures. And a great guy to work with too.
Yeah, I done one story with Paul, and it was about the sculpture walk for this year because he takes photos for those too.
Right.
And that was the first time I had met him. But of course, I've seen the photos of the Blast series, I guess if it's called that, on the wall there. Jody, are you familiar with why it's called the Blast series? Is that just how we identify it?
What he did, and that's probably what he named it, but he had followed this one storm. So you're seeing that storm in its progression as it starts as kind of simple, it balloons up, and he kind of followed it all the way until it kind of dissipated. So that's probably why he called it the Blast series. He was like, blew up and right there in front of him, and he just followed it, and he just kind of had this great opportunity right then and there to capture all of that.
So was this something that would always be planned before? Like if we know that there was like a storm system coming through, we'd be like, Paul, come with us.
Oh, yeah.
Was it always you, Scott?
It was like on the call type of thing. Things started with, with these storm chases. Brian would go, and then we kind of had a schedule change, and then I would go and grab somebody else, and then Paul Schiller would end up going with us too. He had some agreement with Kelo that he would practically be on call for when we would go out storm chasing. So we just give him a call and say, "Can you be at the station in an hour?" "Oh yeah, I'll be there. I'll be there before an hour."
That's a good Paul voice.
Right. And then he would go. But the interesting thing too, or I don't know if I want to call it funny or serious or what, but he would be out there and he's taking his photos and he's outside the car and we're looking at things and we're watching the storm develop. And then sometimes we would be like, "Paul, okay, it's time to go." And he's like, give me one more photo type thing. He's like,
One more shot.
Yeah.
Always one more shot.
Yeah, always one more shot. And it's like, no, Paul, now that he would get his tripod and you'd see him running to get back into the door thing and practically dive into the door that was left open. And then we'd hightail it out of there and go someplace else. But he was always a blast to go with, and always telling fun stories too.
A blast for the Blast series, Scott?
Blast for the blast.
There you
Thank
go.
you. You put that one together.
Yay! Teamwork on that
See?
one.
Yes.
Well, do you remember what that storm system was?
Gosh, you need Brian Carson's and his memory
Yeah, Brian would probably
to
remember
jog
that.
Mine's not as good as his is.
Does 2013 sound familiar with that?
I know we were going in 2013.
Okay, so it was around that time. Because I didn't know, because this is, again, the digital archives, if that was when those photos were put in or if that was the actual date that
I know we were going
y'all went
before
out.
then, and I'm sure that we were going at that date or that year.
I suppose I should put up the actual images of the Blast series now. Let me get that already right here. Because they're really gorgeous photos.
Oh, yeah. I need a great eye.
Yep.
And again, these are hanging up in our hallway now too. Why these series? Do you guys know why this series is hung up in the hallway?
Not particularly. I know he brought them in, and for a while they're actually in our lobby where I have those other posters now, and we just moved them to the hallway at some point in time. I don't know when we did that, but just had something to hang on to. It was just cool.
Catches the beauty of KELOLAND.
Look at that. Well,
through the eyes of weather.
was it a dangerous storm? This doesn't look.
Oh, we were always a safe distance away.
Yeah. Well, that's like what comes with storm chasing, right? When it's like
Well,
that, you got to
hopefully
be.
we're always a safe distance away. So it's like, Paul, we got to get out of here.
Can you tell what it is, Scott, by kind of looking at it? Like, was it rainfall or?
Right, you can
about the
see you can see the rain, and it's also neat too because with probably later in the evening we have the setting sun, so it's able to illuminate the one side of the storm too.
Okay.
So that's how it's able to pop like that.
Gotcha.
Very photogenic storm.
Wait, did you just say that this was in the evening?
Oh, a lot of these, the storm chases were going in the evening during the summertime. So
Oh, so you had to come in after a morning shift, Scott?
no, that's when my schedule was a little different.
Oh.
Yeah, that was probably dayside. I'm trying to think. I started in '98. No, that was probably dayside because I got off weekends in '08, if I remember correctly.
We'll have more on Inside the Newsroom after the break. the Blast series. You know, there was other photos.
Blast from the past.
Blast from the past, for real. There was other photos that were a part of this folder that was the Schiller's photos too. And Scott, you can tell me if these were taken the same day or not.
Again, my memory's terrible.
Well, no,
you got to bring in BK for this, you know.
I know.
These dates. I mean, it could be any. I mean, it cannot be. I can't tell.
They're great photos.
Yeah, they're all great photos. Yep.
But these ones
the colors pop, and it's fantastic. I think the one prior to that had a rainbow in there.
that made you happy.
I think it did.
This one's cool. This one's so neat.
Nice.
See, I wish I had more of an eye for photography and like mise en scène, like this.
I think that's along the Missouri River there.
See, I don't know.
This one he was probably with Brian.
Oh, you think that this was different then?
Yep.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Another rainbow.
And I know he was with Brian on that one. Brian could probably tell you the exact dates of that one too.
And of course, Brian's just gone today, so I can't bring him in. These photos are interesting, and again, like it struck me because these. Well, not these photos that we see here, but the photos from the Blast series is like up in the hallway, and they're signed too. I remember when I had Paul do an interview with me about the sculpture walk for this year, we walked through that hallway actually, and he may have been the first one to point out to me that those were his photos.
Oh, did he really?
I think he did because we were
walking through. Did you say something like, "Oh, there they are"?
I wonder where these went.
It was something. It was something just like look to your left. I'd be like, huh? And I looked, and of course, like right there is his signature on these photos. And then that back room, we went to that back room for the interview. Do you guys know what I'm talking about?
The Your Home Lounge.
Yeah, our lounge area. And there's another photo that's just right there too. So he's like, oh, look up. And I'm like, huh? And of course, there's Paul Schiller again right there, which was, I don't know, that was really fun. But being a part of the Kelo storm team, we don't really do storm chasing here anymore, right?
No.
Is it because Dorothy's gone, or is there just not?
Probably a couple of factors. Dorothy's gone, personal lives, with being married, with kids, and other responsibilities. It got a little tough to spend so much time away.
Well,
we would have late nights we would get back midnight, 1 o'clock, because we would travel all over South Dakota.
Just for these storms?
Oh, yeah.
Was it just South Dakota, or would you go to Iowa or Minnesota
Well,
too?
we're not going to tell you how far Brian's gone before.
Why?
Because he got in trouble for it.
Oh,
when you bring back a receipt from Kansas.
Oops.
He went to
gas.
Kansas?
That's a little too far.
That's a little far. Like, why are you doing that?
Well, that's not our viewing area, right? That's the whole point.
I know KELOLAND's big, but
so many storm chasers out there now too. It's
right. It caused
pop a feed.
Yeah, traffic jams and.
Scott, you're here. Who else is here?
Our old IT guy. I think that was Landon.
Landon, right?
Okay, because I was wondering. At first, I was like, "Is that Jody?"
No,
I always
wanted to go, but I never got a chance to. So I would have hopped in at any point in time.
I know you would have.
Yeah.
Jody's a great trooper with me because I'm always looking through the digital archives at least, and I'm always asking Jody like, "Oh, is this like you?" for like certain things, or I'm just curious about like what I'm finding. And where's this one? I have one photo where I thought like for sure it was Jody. I actually brought it into the system that we use here. I want to show you.
Chuckled.
Yes. Here, Scott, is this Jody Staples? You tell me.
Black and white photo? Come on.
Black and white photo. Way
guy's
back.
like half my age.
I know.
Is this Jody Staples?
I would say no.
This should be our next game.
I would say
Jody.
that almost looks like
Staples?
Ivan Reitman to me.
Yeah, no, it's Gary. Gary Weckworth.
Oh, yeah. I knew it looked familiar.
Because it looks like Jody. I saw this and I was like, is that a young Jody? Like, I had no idea. And then I messaged him and I was like, who is this? And Jody's like, you're crazy. That is not me.
We got paneling in the we got paneling in the back.
Yep, that's the office between the general sales manager and the local sales manager.
Okay, yeah.
Wait, Jody, explain again. Who is this? Who is this? For our viewers, who is this?
So the one on the right, that's Gary Weckworth. And then the one on the left, that's Jim Burt.
That is not Jody Staples.
Nope.
That is what I had to learn.
Sorry to burst your bubble.
It was completely burst. Completely. Being a part of the Kelo Storm team, this Blast series. I don't know. I feel like you should bring it back, Scott.
I should bring it back?
Yeah, why not?
No, I'm too old.
Too old?
Yeah.
Can I go with you?
I'm too
Actually,
old.
no, I don't
have to find someone who's
I guess me and Jody can go.
Yeah. You and Jay Lynn can go. Start something.
Would she be interested in that?
You have to ask her.
This kid, always something for me, right? Well, there's another surprise that I have that now I'm going to pull up. We'll have more on Inside the Newsroom after the break. That Jody so graciously provided for me.
Okay.
I haven't
Found
seen
some
this
stuff.
yet.
No.
I have no idea what this is.
This is great.
It's great that she hasn't seen it yet because she's going to.
Yeah. So I don't know what kind of context I should give it other than Jody sent it to me and said, don't watch this. And I was like,
Don't watch.
I was like, okay.
You're on camera.
So
Full
yeah, until you're on
reaction
camera. Okay, so here it is.
I found the animations.
Oh. How did you find these?
Oh, I have them on a file
You just had to
in
find
an
the file.
archive. I just had to find it, and I had to make sure something could do it.
Oh,
Yeah, they were really on my side, weren't they?
what?
They loved it when you failed.
Yeah. Fail. Boy,
And this
how
would
far
actually
was
be on
I
our
off?
website?
Yep, this was on our website. Yep, it's an interactive element people could click on. So
I was only off.
You
by
were way
17
off that
inches,
year.
foot and a half.
what happened? So you see, what I would do is I would start to, as the snow level got higher, I would actually raise
Cover
it on
me
there.
up.
So you're completely covered up.
They shuffle
They
in.
shuffle
they shuffle
in.
in.
Splat. Yes. Yes.
What year was that?
Stop.
I can't remember what year that
I was
was.
off by 0.2 of an inch.
Yes. that's where you started to get your reputation.
Yeah, right.
Because you were just like dead on.
Oh. Splat. I like the splat.
I like the dance.
Scott was
Wish I had those
right.
dance moves still.
Yep.
That's great. All right, I see you have two more open windows.
Yeah, there's a couple more yet.
I'm trying to, yeah. Oh, this is when you shake
This
it
is
off.
just,
If you click
this
on
is
you.
just showing the little shake off that he did.
Oh,
Still do that.
you still do that? Is that what you just said? Oh my Lord. Shake it off.
And the last one's another one where Scott was right.
I was right.
Well, it looks like I barely made that one.
Yep.
Let's see, 38. Yeah, I can't see the
I
other
love
number.
the little dance.
I had to get snow off.
Of course.
Well,
Just
this one
put your
here,
fingers
you're-
up too. Boop, boop,
Yep,
boom.
you're doing the victory dance here. So,
That's great.
yeah.
Jody, you're going to bring it back, right?
I have to see if there's a way.
We
I have
talked
to
about
find
this
a
before.
Different program. Yep. So
Funny.
I was right. Scott, what would your dance be now?
Can't show you. You have to wait for me to be right.
Yeah.
Can't show you now.
A little, you can't do like a little tease
No.
into it?
No. I don't sing. I don't dance. There's not much I do.
Do you see what I work with, Jody?
yep.
All the time.
Yeah, I know.
You're at the digital desk, something else. Jody, but you're in charge of a lot of those like digital archive files, right? Or you're
Yeah.
the one who kind of collects everything
Yeah,
there?
I've been collecting things, making sure things get scanned in, stuff like that, and learning. I haven't been here the entire history of the station, so I'm going to those that have been here longer than me and learning as much as I can, so that when eventually they retire and move on, that I retain that knowledge and can kind of bring that forward to the next crew of people that come along. So
who also start archiving
Yep.
everything.
it's all
'Cause
about preservation.
Yeah, and I always think it's you because what was it, Scott? One of the headshot photos that we saw in archives that I brought up here, we thought Jody had taken them, and it's like, no, that may have been
Yeah.
Paul Farmer at the time. I think
Yep.
it was the studio photos,
studio
right?
one.
That we
Yep.
had the
Paul
last
Fa-
time that you were
or,
on.
Mike Brown.
Okay.
Yeah, Mike Brown may have taken some of those too.
Yep.
Who was that?
That's
He was
another
another
guy.
videographer.
Yes. Yep.
Yep. He shot a lot of commercials back in the day. Did a lot of stuff. He always had his camera person's vest on, with all the
that's
pockets
right.
on it and stuff like that. So, yeah.
That's right.
Yep.
I have another thing to show you guys. I'm getting it ready
Okay.
in our system right now. This is something I haven't told both of you about yet.
Oh boy.
I think no, Scott and I definitely have looked at this before, but now that Jody's here, I think it would be much more fun to talk
So
about
we get
it.
the right information.
Maybe.
And that
We'll see.
that is always the point here is that Scott, I just bring these things to Scott without telling him, and then we talk about it, and we don't know what we're talking about. And so then we follow up the next day with Jody, and then everything becomes a lot more accurate and a lot more,
Yep.
I don't know, polished because Jody, you're just a good memory bank. Thank you for being here. But this is what I want to talk about. It's KELOLAND Plus merch.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, yeah. We came up with an idea, too.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. Because of the theme song. Should I just go ahead and say
Yeah, do it.
Because of the theme song for Boredom Busters is what? You have to sing it.
It's what's going on, what's going on.
So then you could do something along the lines of, I know what's going on because of Boredom Busters.
Here's the song.
And have like Perry's head on it.
Have Perry's head on it.
Stuff like that.
Yeah. See? Maddie likes it.
DJ
I can see that.
That's what I call myself. I'm
I can see
DJ
that.
NP. But anyway, we should go through these photos after I adjust.
I'm actually wearing one of the shirts too.
You are?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
So it's one of my favorites.
Oh, it looks like a type of
this
like
one.
destination shirt.
Yeah, kind of a touristy type look to it. And I have the different locales from, one side of the state to the other. And yeah, it just says, welcome to KELOLAND.
And you designed them, right?
Yes.
See, this is why we have Jody on the show sometimes.
Oh,
guys.
I got some other ideas for you, too, then.
What?
Festive flurries.
Oh, yeah.
Pack your patience. Delayed but not denied. These are all sayings coming out of weather.
Perfect. Yeah.
Let's see.
I was thinking about doing a Scott Snowfall
Prediction one.
Oh, no.
because one year we had the Scott Snow Stick.
That's right.
Those things went like crazy. Those things
And like the
disappeared.
snowfall
Yeah.
stick or whatever.
Yep.
That's a yardstick.
It was
so
a
you
bright
can measure
orange
the
yardstick. Yep.
Look at our merch. Do you want to explain this design, Jody?
Sure. Well, it's the background that's behind you. I just kind of exploded it out a little bit. So it's those white geometric shapes. Those are all from that. And then it's just a TV with KELOLAND Plus on it. And it says your home for streaming.
Isn't that cool? I forget what we said it was last time when you were not here and we were going through it.
That's really neat that it's those geometrical shapes. That's the backdrop.
In our
that's the
famous
backdrop.
brick.
And they have the brick. Oh,
Yep,
cool.
the brick too.
All
I
right,
like
all right.
it.
Yeah.
Of course we like
That's cool.
it. Lots of options too. I
Order
think
yours today.
we were
Plug.
yeah, of course. Always. Lots of sizes too, which is really fun. I like the stretch
Sizes,
the most.
styles.
I told you I want a
all
little
sorts.
zip up one.
Yep, there's zip up ones available too.
Jody, we'll keep giving you good ideas, okay?
There you go. Yep.
Well,
always.
Actually, we hit the time that I wanted to hit, everybody,
Perfect.
for Inside the Newsroom. We're
Okay.
actually out of time. So thank you both for being here and talking about the random things that I find in our
blast
digital
from the
archives.
past.
Yeah, exactly. The little blast from the past. I'll have to reach out to Paul Schiller and tell him that we did this and follow up with him about why it's called Blast Series. So everyone stay tuned for that. And until next time, have a great day, everyone. Thanks for watching Inside the Newsroom. Bye.
Yeah, this way.
This way.